All right, hey Virgo. So I'm doing an energy check-in for you and the person on your mind. And this is going to be in regards to whether or not you should wait for this person. I always tell people not to wait. You don't want to wait for somebody. However, I'm going to pull outcomes on if you do wait and if you don't wait. All right. So you're going to know this is your read by your energy and either hopes and fears coming through. And if that doesn't resonate, check your other placements. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope you guys will subscribe if you like my energy. So let's see where you're at. What's your head like? Where is your mind space at when it comes to this person? Desiring a new beginning. This person makes you happy. You guys could be seeing 1010 on the clock or just anywhere in general. Angel numbers, right? So I kind of feel like your energy is wondering about this connection. Is it dead? Is it over with? Is this person ever coming back? And I feel like you're actually really open and receptive to receiving that. If this person chooses to come back, I feel like this person makes you happier than anyone you've probably ever crossed paths with. And as the situation sits, it's, obviously we're in a separation read. I feel like it's probably just hurt your heart space more than anything in the world. The Ten of Swords is about a painful, sad ending. So you guys could have had a falling out, but I do see that you're open and hoping maybe possibly that this will come back around in a different format. So let's see what your hopes and fears are. You're not letting whatever has happened in the past stunt your growth for the future. So I feel like the biggest thing coming through here, you guys could be seeing 999. Here's what I'm going to say. Your hopes and fears is that a path is chosen for you and this person. I feel like, if things were rough in the past, let's make a decision and stick to it. It could be too that you have in and out energy with this person. Or have had in and out energy with this person in such a way that you don't know if it's up and down, left or right, front or back. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like the biggest fear is that it's not going to be something that works out and that possibly you guys will choose to kind of separate and just completely leave it as it sits. Hope so is that this person coming through as a soul connection shows up in the correct format and energy that you need them to. I want my home, I want my peace, I want my comfort, I want stability through you. And I feel like that's a really big hope and dream and wish. And you're definitely split in two paths. And I feel like one is fearing of the worst, and two is we're going to come together, we're going to get married and make family happen here, right? So let's see who it is we're talking about. Who is this person? Who is this person? So we have earth and water energy through the Page of Cups. So it could be earth, it could be water. With the High Priestess is Pisces, and we have Gemini coming through. All right, so this person is definitely a soul level connection. We have Divine Masculine, we have Divine Feminine coming through. I'm not going to use Twin Flame throughout the whole read, but if some of you guys are here and you feel like this is a Twin Flame, I'm going to confirm that. Okay, but I'm going to leave it right there. Anyways, this person, they could be younger than you. They could be very, very spiritually in tune with themselves. They could be into cards, into crystals, into healing. They could already be on a spiritual path just as well as you are. And for whatever reasons, there's still some healing that's causing misalignment. The healing is external. It doesn't have anything to do with you guys. The healing comes from the external, everything that's in the past that's happened, that gets you to where you guys can be in alignment. And even in this case, there's probably, if there's been in and out, ghosting, immature kind of behavior, that stuff too needs to be healed. And if this person's been negative to you or shown you negative, features of themselves, that's stuff that you want to heal and process through before you guys can come together, right? So let's see what their fears and hopes are. What are their fears and hopes? Their fears and hopes. The Page of Swords, the Hangman. It's almost like this person is not quite sure what's going on here. I feel like they're hanging in the balance. I feel like they're hanging in the balance, and one of their strongest fears is that you guys aren't going to come out of whatever stagnant phase this is. So you guys are obviously in separation. And the Hangman is like this person. I almost feel like you guys are definitely mirroring each other. And this person is like, is this just an illusion? Am I delusional? Why do I feel like this with this person? Love like this doesn't exist. And I feel like their biggest fear is that love does not exist, with the Page of Swords, it's like that new beginning is going to be so delayed that it never happens. But it will. You guys, if you actually believe in the universe and God and yourself, it will happen. All right. And their hopes are that this situation does come back around. You know, and maybe you guys aren't ones to make the first move. Maybe they're not. Maybe you guys kind of butt heads in that energy. But this person, they do hope that this connection does reconcile. The Three of Wands, we know, to be waiting on our ships to come in, and on the ships, the wind does come through, right? So let's see how they feel about you currently. How they feel about you currently. They could see you as slightly moody at times, but they see you as a very, very strong and resilient individual. With the Queen of Cups energy, this is compassion, it's caring, it's emotional stability. It's somebody who embodies self-love and self-care. You know, and maybe they thought you were codependent when you guys first got together, and so they got scared and pulled their energy back, you know. But overall, they see you as a very, very loving human being, somebody that's been through a lot, but really kind of persevered and transmuted a lot of negative energies. I feel like they do want to talk to you. And if you're waiting for them to reach out, don't put it past that they won't. It could just be that there's something else going on in their life that's kind of preventing them, but they do want to talk to you. Don't think that they don't. The Eight of Wands is communication, and they miss the fun, the flirty texts, the flirty conversations on the phone. They miss that. I can see that within this dynamic. They're coming through as feeling a lot of love for you. So let's just see what happens if you wait. It's a 3-month projection, and if you guys are focused on yourself and your healing and your hobbies and work and kids or whatever you got going on, time will go by fast, okay? So let's see what happens if you wait next 3 months. All right, so look at that. So I feel like you're already kind of going through some sort of a tower moment because things are not going as you wish. I feel like that's already kind of I feel like you're already going through that. So if anything, I feel like you're closer to coming back around to this person than anything. The tower, I feel, is already happening. So, you know, if you were to wait on this person, that through the tower card comes positive transitions. So just know that where there's been conflict, where you guys have had this pause, where you've had this break, there is reconciliation coming through with the Five of Swords. Finally giving in, waving the white flag, extending the olive branch. So there will be communication. And so long as you keep your thoughts positive, look at this. We have the Magician card. We have the High Priestess coming through as divine counterparts. This will reconcile. It'll reconcile. And sometimes when we're on those deep soul level connections, you guys, the breaks are meant to happen so that you guys can heal while you're apart, okay? So let's just see on the advice what happens when this comes back around. What happens if you are to wait? How does this play out? Judgment. So you're going to see a lot of changing, growing, rebuilding, and releasing that past where this person was completely just kind of taken away, maybe ghosted, maybe just completely left you without warning. It's coming back. The Five of Pentacles in reverse says that this person's moving out of their own negative energies and belief systems. I feel like they are coming back towards you, and Judgment card is calling for changing, growing, rebuilding, and releasing I guess I'm going to say the struggles that you two have had on this journey together. All right. I feel like that's definitely going to be eliminated through this dynamic. But let's see what happens if you decide to move on from this person. What's going to happen if you decide to move away from this person? You're going to wonder, you guys, you're going to sit there and wonder if you made the right choice. Okay. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is going to be wondering if you made the right choice, but I do see that if you choose to kind of leave this dynamic, it's going to be done with, understanding. All right. And basically I almost want to tell you guys, you can energetically leave the dynamic of this connection and find your own peace, your own happiness, your own bliss, and your own harmony. And I almost feel like in doing that, you kind of find yourself, you find truth, you find honesty. And I feel like you're going to find a bigger dynamic when it comes to what is going on here. I'm not going to get too much into the twin flame, but I do feel for those of you who absolutely, without no doubts, are on the twin flame journey. What you're supposed to do is, if you choose to leave this dynamic, it's to it's to get in touch with your spiritual higher self, and you're going to see a bigger picture. For others of you, I feel like you're going to be wondering if you made the right decision, but you will find temperance with possibly a new partner that comes through to you in this Queen of Swords energy. So a possible Libra or a Virgo coming towards you after you disconnect yourself from this dynamic. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care.